How's it going, everyone? My name is Spenny. Welcome to a new video with Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This is my first video ever, and so I kind of wanted to take this as a test run. If I can get any feedback, any sort of, comments, things that I can do, I'd be happy to hear anything that you guys can possibly provide. So to start off with my first video, I wanted to kind of take a trivial sort of run through the Red Zone Buu Saga edition, fighting Kid Buu using purely Universe Survival Saga units, using Tech UI Goku's 200% lead, and bringing along the new EZA units as well, the Physical 17 Frieza, the Int Universe 7, and maybe the Tech Jiren. I'll have to see depending on how everything's structured. But let's jump right into this. So I try to have a superhero Bond Master Disciple sort of set up previously, but I want to kind of jump into a scenario like this. So the one unit I fear for the most part, and I think all of this, is Evoken. So the unit I fear for the most, sorry about that, it was is Fizz Evoken, so Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, due to the nature of the of how the fight can get a little scary, particularly at the beginning. So if we look, we have UI Goku in slot 7, which is a little concerning to me. But we can at least slowly stride. Is that 5 hits at the very end? That's like 5 hits in slot 3. So I'm gonna probably prioritize getting Vegeta hit in slot 3. We'll get Universe 7, their orbs, and Vegeta honestly can just go to town. I mean, I think as long as we don't get, yeah, honestly, I don't think normal should do too much to go to UI Goku in slot 1. 17 is perfectly fine, and Vegeta should be able to, I think, eat everything perfectly after, especially after Supering. So I think the main thing to expect from this fight that I suspect up front is that, just looking at the team, there are a lot of physical units, which is particularly good for the second half of the fight, assuming you're trying to nuke. But if you are in a compromised situation, particularly finding someone to take the slot 3 super from Kid Buu, 18 million, that is still crazy to me. Evo could potentially die if you're very unlucky with your supers. Got 13. So what I'm really aiming for, I think, with the showcase, is kind of show how ludicrous Universe 7 is, but also I think fundamentally there are some potential setbacks with the team, particularly with looking at Kid Buu's nullification in the second phase, looking at how he can nullify melee supers. So a lot of UI Goku, so AGL UI Goku has melee supers. Vegeta has the super as a melee. I don't think Frieza 17's super is a melee. I'd have to see. Evokins isn't a. I know Evokins aren't melees. They're others. So this is kind of the scenario I guess I was kind of talking about at the beginning. Is who do you put in slot 3 here? I mean, you have a few options. I think what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to have Frieza and 17 take it. I think Frieza 17 here makes the most sense, because they just have 50% damage reduction wholeheartedly out the gate. Like, I really don't think they'd get hurt from Kid Buu super, especially after they build up their own damage reduction. So my UI Goku is just, I mean, he's 58%, and he's carrying. He dodged quite a few attacks there, so I'm very content that Dodge is not dead. Dodge is definitely not dead. So I think basically this first part of the fight's kind of boring to look at, just because of the fact that we're just buying time. I mean, we've done a lot, surprising amount of damage. Could Evo? I mean, I don't think Evoken can kill. I don't think we could kill even if Evoken were like. If they gave us crits every time and supered every time, we could get reasonably close maybe, but I don't think we could actually kill. Yeah, we're definitely not. I think we're just we're just shy of a few crits or additionals. If we had AGL UI, he could have been very, I think, instrumental in trying to kill and trying just to nuke STR Kid Buu up front. So Frieza 17, their whole, as long as they had additional, whether it's normal or super, I'm really not crying either way. As you see, so they're up to, what is that? I think they're at over 100% damage reduction. Yeah, so that's just a non-issue right there. So now we're in Kid Buu. We don't really have anything to worry about because slot 1 we have Goku, who slot 1 Goku just is free. AGL Goku is entirely free with his 100% dodge to start. Luckily, Tech Goku has no attacks aimed at him. Team Reverse 7 at the end, they could take a teeny bit of damage, but I don't think I'd be too worried about it at the end of the day. I think they could eat a super pretty reliably. Goku, yes, yep, there's nullification. So he has a nullification for AGL UI's 12 key. When we dodge that, so no muss, no fuss. We're just kind of out the door with that there. And his tech UI's 12 key might be it might be considered a melee, but I'm not too certain. I mean, we don't get it anyway. Yeah, 11 million. I think double supering here is I think we're fine. I really don't think there's a lot to worry about, and I built 17 properly with dodge as well. So at the end of the day, there's no big thing to worry about. So we have I don't want to say an interesting scenario, but we're just gonna pop Vegeta's final explosion. That gets a good amount of extra damage there, and I think what I'll just try and do, just give Vegeta full key. I think pretty much just maximize getting full key for everyone, particularly Evo Ken at the end, giving them as much key and orbs. I think it is instrumental. This could be bad. I don't think this will kill us, but no, this could potentially be pretty hurtful. I think. We very. Yeah, I think we very narrowly lived. So yeah, that's the power of Kid Buu. We should have Vegeta's revive up as well, because we got hit 5 times. So Vegeta just held on. Yeah, and there's a nullification. He held on with a thread. If Tech UI dodges, I don't know if he takes a super, if he takes a normal, I think he's dead. But then we just revive. But then also, I'm pretty confident that Evo Ken in slot 3, there's a pretty good chance I think they'll be able to kill. Oh yeah, so there you go. Tech UI's 12 keys melee, so that also gets inherently nullified by Kid Buu. So let's see, does Goku dodge both of these? There's really no wrong answer, I think. Yeah, and we don't revive because he didn't get hit 5 times. It's okay. Okay, did anything happen? I don't think anything happened. So this is back, we're starting back from turn 1. I feel like it's at least interesting to show the rotations. So here we have AGL UI, slot 1. We have Evo Ken slot 7, which is honestly not the worst job, in my opinion. Just because of the fact, I think having them off the first 2 turns is preferred, because you don't want to risk them getting obliterated in slot 3. So I think this is relatively cut and dry. It doesn't matter how many orbs we get, because Goku's just going to get 24 key from dodging. We're just going to get as many rainbow orbs as we can to 17. And I think really the strategy we had last time is more than enough, I think, to maintain this. I don't think we did anything wrong explicitly, as much as I just got sloppy and forgot that Vegeta didn't get hit 5 times. I swear he got hit 5 times, but he might have only been hit 4. Here's Goku. I think I mentioned this in the last run, but AGL UI, if he goes crazy in this turn, like he can do he can do work. Like, I mean, he took almost 3.5 health bars off just single-handedly, and potentially, depending on how everyone else crits, especially I think Vegeta, we could get, I think, reasonably close. That I think the more crits we have, the better. But I think we could potentially nuke if we're really careful or really cautious about things. So just perfectly dodge 17, almost 18 mil from Team Universe 7. So just give him the little Taco Bell, bonk. I wish I had a Taco Bell sound effect to play right there, but just boom, that's 17, just bonking Kid Buu on the head, and then yeah, normals are of no consequence. This, I think this is pretty much the same strategy. I think I'm going to have Goku lead in slot 1. Slot 2 will be Vegeta, so we can get. I think that might be 5 hits. We'll count together when things happen. But Goku, of course, he doesn't dodge, because why not? We have 2-turn support up from Universe 7, so Goku's just gonna go crazy. Just give him the old razzle dazzle, nice little crit there. Vegeta's at 13 mil. Yeah, there's really no. I think this first part of the fight is relatively of no consequence. I think the only interesting parts to see, in my opinion, are how the second turn slot 3 unit usually tanks the super, but 17 and Golden Frieza, it's of no. Like there are. I think I have like negative worries about them taking the super, and I think I think that was 7 hits that Vegeta took, unless I can't count, which is a very high chance. So Vegeta definitely has his revive now. Yeah, these two are gonna be able to take hits out the wazoo, I think. Especially if they are, because I mean, just the attacks themselves give them damage reduction, but then when they do additional supers like this, they get additional stats. So I think particularly attack and defense. So oh my god, we are getting, oh my god, we are like we are really close to just to killing Kid Buu. Yeah, this is gonna do 0. Oh, we just oh, we just dodged it anyway. As if the universe couldn't just look at that and say, like, you know what, we're gonna give Kid Buu a chance. At least Kid Buu might have a chance to hit them. It's like, no. The universe basically just said, like, nah. It's gonna do 0 damage anyway. Just let him dodge. So that was pretty funny. Okay, that could have been scary. UI Goku's gonna just go to town now. Slot 1, just dodges beautifully. I do have to be mindful of particularly Tech UI, just because of the type disadvantage and how Kid Buu stacks attack from these hits. Although luckily Evokin in slot 3, if they are very nice to us about how they super, I don't really particularly worry about Kid Buu in the long run, just because of the fact they debuff attack and defense pretty readily. Although the amount of hits I think that Kid Buu's taken, he's just, stop Tech UI, please. You're making him too powerful. If Tech UI gets hit, like that could be disastrous. All right, 16k. Just give me as many supers as you can. Do not skimp on the supers. We really need you to debuff Kid Buu as much as you can. The more you debuff Kid Buu, the better. And the UI has that kind of, not glitch, but I guess the inconsistency that it says he's getting buffed, but he's actually getting nerfed. So Vegeta has his final explosion. Slot 1, I think slot 1 looks basically free. So whoever gets put in slot 1, oh well, we have Team Universe 7's active skill. I guess I should play that technically. So I'm gonna just play it real quick.
Looks like we have no choice but to attack together. Let's go.
Well, that happened. All right. Well, that's okay. I don't think there's inherently a loss from that doing nothing. Well, I think overall, though, we can just maintain the path. I want to make sure we can get at least a singular. Oh, we can get 3 rainbow orbs right there with 17. The more rainbow orbs we can get, the better. Boo's healing this first turn, so we really don't have too much to lose. So a nice fat super from Vegeta. All right. We don't need this just because Boo nullifies it. Luckily, I think the debuffs that we planted on him previously, this shouldn't kill us. I mean, I think it'll do a decent. I think it'll do a little bit, but I don't think it should kill us. Yeah, 250. That's fine. Especially because he had no additional damage reduction built up from being hit. So I think really all we need to worry about at this rate is just making sure if Tech UI gets tagged, which he could. You know, Tech UI dodges not too consistently. From my experience, you know, they have the listed rate that says he dodges 50%, 70%. It does not feel like that. All right, so 17, just go to town, have fun. You know, no holding back. All right, that's pretty good. Could we kill? No. Oh, well, 17. You're so nice, but unfortunately, Kid Buu just you know, floats it off. I don't think this should kill us either, because I mean we have 51% damage reduction roughly. It's like somewhere in that ballpark, I think. Yeah, and this is. Oh, we can use. Oh, okay. Well, thank you to God for that. That's great. So we're gonna pop Tech UIs to start. Okay, so we got Tech UI's domain up. And then now from here we can pop Frieza 17's active and HL UI's. I'll do Frieza 17's just for funsies, basically. I mean, I don't know if they're going to even be able to attack.
I honestly didn't expect you to put that much effort into slowing him down.
If I failed, I knew you'd be here to do the rest.
I've earned the trust of a robot. How'd I get so lucky?
I just always thought that active skills was funny to watch. I feel like that of all the Universe 7 active skills you see, it's like the one that's the most I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have the same vibe, because it's like Vegeta's is very much so like self-sacrificial. Goku's is very open. It's very much so like, you know, there's always a sense of triumph to all the active skills, and then that one's just kind of funny. It's just like, well, you know, it's like I was gonna die, but I didn't, and if I did, you know, you'd finish the job. You're just kind of just like, oh, lucky me, I have a friend. Fairly funny. Boo, I think, if I remember correctly, and we win at this point, but I believe Boo negates UI Goku's active skill, but we can try it and see what happens. Yeah, I had a hunch it was gonna do that. Actually, I'm almost scared. I mean, it's not gonna have a bad impact, I think, but I'm almost scared to see Tech UI Goku in slot one. Will Boo block his counters? Can you do that? We'll see. We'll learn together. We'll call it a merry learning experience. So go crazy, Goku. No, yeah, I think that would have been busted in my opinion if Kid Buu would have nullified counters, because that means like STR Vegeto's useless. Um, they'd probably make in similar turn. They'd probably also sorry, I thought that was a funny visual. They'd also probably oh god, what's his name? Physical hit, the free to play unit, also pointless. Make like the Super Saiyan 4s pointless, like the TURs and then the LRs. Alright, well, thanks for flying around, Kid Buu. This is perfectly fine. I could not really care that these are being negated, because if Goku doesn't kill here, there's still two others. Just yeah, right there, 2022. You know, AGLUI is like, hey, Kid Buu, you know, bye. Just just disintegrates him and then looks down upon him like, ugh, you're disgusting. So yeah, as you'd be shocked to know, the Universe 7 team kind of just washes this fight. You know, this fight, which is technically a post 9th anniversary fight, just gets washed entirely. So, you know, very excited to see that. We did get caught in the first round, but I don't think it was anything too necessarily that was our fault, purely as much as it was just, I guess, negligence in a sense. And with that, ultimately, I think I'm gonna call that the video today. We saw pretty much everything we wanted to see. You know, maybe we could have seen more uh, gameplay, particularly with some of the other universe survival saga units like Jiren, but I might save it for another video. So, with that in mind, thank you again. I highly encourage you to subscribe, to like the video, share it with your friends. You know, send it to Gam Gam. You know, I'm really, really grateful. I'm excited to see what comes of this in the next few years. So, thank you so much and have a great day. And remember, Dokkan safe and responsibly, as the homie Toonami says. So, listen to the man. See you around. Bye.